is one of those competitions where you come in and you're like, wow, this feels like a huge production.
We can provide a nationwide event that attracts people from all over.
Be able to show off Birmingham.
It makes it feel like the big league.
Just keep watching.
It's been great, man. The whole experience has been fun. Looking forward to finishing out today and doing tomorrow.
Goes live in 5, 4, 3. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Welcome in. The Magic City meets the Music City for week 2 of the Magic City Games Qualifier. I'm looking like a rip-off Shabuzi. Lewin, you're looking like an Asian cowboy.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, it's good to be here at CrossFit Trivium for week 2. Man, it's good to be with you, buddy.
This is an incredible crowd here. We're so excited to be here at Trivium and excited about what 26-3 is going to show.
Man, we are. And before we go to 26.3 and whatever that has in store, I want to take a look back down memory lane and look at 26.1 and 26.2. Lewin, in 26.1, we saw these athletes. You see it on the screen here. Ryan Haynes out of CrossFit Rutherford, starting with some touch and go, clean and jerks there at 115. Had the top score of 745 in that workout. Ooh. Absolutely smashed it here. You're seeing a 185 bar going to singles there. But, man, what we saw is in that third interval was really where it got real. Now, for the ladies, we're looking at Martha Quigley here, actually from CrossFit.
What?
Come on, somebody. As the top score for 26.1 for our ladies with a top time of 6:49. And I love the finish here. Watch this finish. This is so great. Just boom. Just I'm done.
She gave it her all, right? So 26.1 rolled right into 26.2, and these athletes had at least 12 minutes to go to find a 1-rep heavy clean and jerk. And you see Dakota Hooper hitting a 3:55, just smoked that to take the men's leaderboard right there. 3:55 from Dakota at Wheelhouse. Thumbs down, he says. And then the top clean and jerk is Miss Gabriella Weiss out of CrossFit Rutherford. Also, what is in the water there?
Tennessee.
With a 2:35. She smokes it, she celebrates, and she takes the leaderboard.
Man, and Lewin, one thing we saw is the amount of PRs. I mean, we had dozens and dozens of people that were emailing and texting and DMing and tagging. It was just the coolest thing. And, man, if there's one thing I can do, man, I can program a darn workout. We can get some PRs in this
That was
thing.
great. That was great.
Yeah.
And I was really, surprised but not surprised, right? I mean, the amount of PRs that we saw from that, and just I love the reel. If you have them out there, send them to us. We'll post it.
Come on, man. Absolutely. So we're going to look at really what's on the line for these athletes, Lewin, for our team athletes. What's on the line for them?
So we are looking for teams of 2, right? We're looking for a field of 16. We're going to invite the top 16 RX and then 8 and 8 respectively for the intermediate and the novice teams of 2.
And then, of course, we have our Indy as well, adding masters to the field. By the way, 35-year-old masters, come on. I mean, they have absolutely shown up during this qualifier. If we get the individual on the screen here, we've got 32 qualifying for our RX and intermediate, and, of course, 8 all the way through from 35 to 50. Look, this is the last week, and, Lewin, one thing that we're known for is a good old off-site event.
Good old off-site. Last year, we rocked it out at Legion Field. Take a look at this workout. Sprint-based, working for the teams and Indy. They got to do some shuttle runs. They got to go do some stadium runs. It was epic, considering this is a place that is iconic in history and really only hosts football. The city reached out to us and said, hey, can you make something happen here? And I think we pulled it off.
Man, and my favorite part was the individual competition. We had a sandbag elimination ladder, and the coolest thing was sprinting up and down that field, the 50 yards that we used there. And one thing I remember is just hearing these athletes, and we're watching these athletes, rather, getting their name called as you see Kate moving over there on the Jumbotron. And, Lewin, that brings us to our big announcement for today.
Big announcement, right? One of our favorite pieces of our workout that we've gotten known for is the incredible relationship that we have with Cahaba Cycle, being able to provide bikes. And the question is, hey, if I'm on teams, do I get to do this too?
That's the biggest piece of feedback we get every year. If I'm on a team, why don't I get to bike?
This is your year.
Well, look.
Teams, this is your year.
This year, whether you're an individual or you're a team, you're going to be getting on a bicycle.
Woo.
I don't care if you're novice.
Strap up.
I don't care if you're getting on a bicycle. And we're not talking about the devil's bicycle. We're not talking about an eco bike. We're not talking about an assault bike. No, we're talking about a good old bike with some gears. So get ready and strap in, baby, because it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Speaking of good times, speaking of fun, we have special guests that we want to introduce. Your CrossFit Trivia fearless leader. I want you guys to give it up for Mr. Nate Dye.
Give it up, Nate!
Hey guys, I'm holding. It's so great to be here at CrossFit Trivia. I'm here with gym owner Nate Dye. Nate, I gotta know, you've been doing this for a while, right? Almost 10 years. What does it mean for you to have an event like a live announcement from the Magic City Games here at your gym?
Yeah, you know, it's awesome for me just to see kind of where this gym was 10 years ago to where it is today. It's even more awesome for our community, showing up, coming out, and being able to be a part of something awesome like this.
That's incredible. I tell you what, my only other question for you is, what's your Fran time?
Whew, now or best ever?
Let's go now.
Now, 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Woo!
3 minutes. He still got it. Still got it. Well, Nate, thank you so much for having us here, and we'll send it back to the boys in the booth.
Man, 3 minutes. I'm going to be honest, Nate. I don't think I got 3 minutes in me, brother.
I don't think I could spell Fran that quick. It's a tough one.
Man, I'm curious if we're going to see some thrusters tonight. See some pull-ups tonight. Hey, Nate, me and you afterwards. We're going to do Fran together, all right?
You heard it here, guys.
Yeah. Lou, and one thing we did at the start of this journey for our qualifier is we announced a top gym giveaway. And what that consisted of was that we love giving away money. We love spending money. That's my favorite thing. I love writing checks, you know. And we said, hey, look, we're going to give away not only some of our money, but some of our friends' money at Blackout Barbell. Shout out to the Blackout Barbell.
Shout out.
And so we had all these gyms that signed up to be a part of this, or I should say their members to be a part of this. And we're excited to finally announce who the top gym was for the 2026 Magic City Games Qualifier.
Right, but we also wanted to announce and reward those who brought in 10 or more athletes from their community, and we want to gift them with a little something, right? Little flag.
Yeah, want to give them a flag.
Little co-branded flag to represent their gym. So, without further ado, in seventh place with 10 signing up is Wheelhouse Academy from Birmingham, Alabama.
Hey, that's your gym.
Hey, that's my gym. Hey. 11 participants out of CrossFit Shades. Some represented here. Boulder Athlete was next in line with 11 as well. With 13, Firing Pin Fitness right there with 13.
Man, hey, we loved them. They were the top gym last year.
They were.
Yeah.
They were. And then coming out of Trussville, The Pound bring on 16 athletes from
incredible.
The Pound Fitness.
Yeah.
And then with 18,
second place.
who was in the lead for a while, CrossFit Trussville with 18. And
so
then
who's our winner?
In first place,
The dark horse.
I mean, they snuck out. 19 participants in the open, or in our qualifiers, that is, CrossFit Chelsea. Give it up for CrossFit Chelsea, leading the leaderboard in participants from their community.
Congrats to CrossFit Chelsea. Look, I love that gym. I was actually a member of that gym when I first moved back to Birmingham from Raleigh, North Carolina. And so Jared and crew over there, great people. We really appreciate them wanting to be a part of our season. And we got some stuff coming your way. So thanks so much, man. Speaking of fun things that we have going on, Lou, we got two really big events this year. May 1st through 3rd, hosting a CrossFit semifinal, baby.
That's right.
And then July 18, 19, that's where all these guys and girls are fighting for a qualification spot at the Magic City Games, man. If people want to get involved, maybe they don't want to, they don't want to do thrusters. They don't want to do Fran like Nate.
That's right. We have the incredible privilege of hosting two incredible events, one for CrossFit for Master Semis, and then one for our very own Magic City Games.
That's right.
And we can't do this without you. So this is a call for volunteers. right?
Man.
But the thing that I get most is I really don't want to be a judge.
No one wants to judge.
Don't want to step out there. Maybe I don't have the experience, or I shine better at other places. So it might be being a part of our hospitality team, our equipment crew, our social media team, our registration. There are so many ways that you can get involved, and simply click on that QR code, hit that button, go to register. We'll put you with the proper team lead and be a part of the squad.
And by the way, you get great swag. I mean, peep the
Pretty
swag.
sick.
Peep the swag. Okay, look. You can take that QR code, you can screenshot it, press and hold. That's how you get to it. Because I know everyone with a cell phone who's watching it right now is going, how do I do this? That's how you do it. All right. Coming up right after the break, we're going to meet our athletes that are going to go head-to-head for 26.3. But first, a word from our partners at Cahaba Cycles.
We have really great people that love and take pride in what they do, and more importantly, why they're doing it.
Having something like this in Birmingham is awesome because there's really not much in the South that does something like this.
It's really cool to be able to show off Birmingham, just something for everyone. So don't hesitate and sign up to be a volunteer.
Everybody that volunteers and helps us with this event is fantastic.
Just come to it.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Don't do it.
Won't regret it for sure. Will not regret it.
Why do you ride? Is it the thrill of the open road, the pursuit of fitness, or is it the joy of exploring the world on two wheels?
I ride because it helps my health, it helps my mental health, and my kids love it. God, it's the best.
I think I've met the most cool people in this area riding bikes. Like, the community here is great.
I ride a lot because it's a great form of stress release for me. I'm usually doing it with friends, and then it just feels good having the wind in your hair and stuff.
It's just so quick and accessible. You can just jump on a bike. You can be in a bad mood. You can just feel it all out of sorts. You ride that bike, everything all right.
When I walk in, they just drop anything to help me.
They always try to fit it to however you're going to use it, right?
It's a good group of people. I mean, these guys, they like riding their bikes. They like talking to people who enjoy cycling, and it's infectious.
Because no matter why you ride, Cahaba Cycles is here to make your journey better with the best bikes, service, and a community that shares your passion.
2, and keep it rolling. We're back from commercial. Before we dive into everyone's favorite part, which is the workout reveal, right? We want to let everyone at home know that we've gotten 2 incredible people from this community who have said, yes, I want to do this workout with 2 minutes notice, pretty much, right? So I want to talk a little bit about our first athlete, Miss Taylor Quigg. Give it up for Taylor. There she is on the screen, guys. She says that she's more of an endurance athlete than a power athlete. However, she is thriving for a movement that she can control, simple movements, anything that's cyclical, and she can really control that pace. Her favorite lifts are going to be power clean, so we'll see if she has any of that come up and, would rather not be exposed to high-density gymnastics.
Yeah, on the men's side, we have Brett Rosser, and he's been doing this for 11 years.
Give it up for Brett!
That is a long time. And more interesting than that, he actually agreed to do this about 48 hours ago, so very last-minute fill-in, so hoping that that experience pays off. But he loves strict handstand push-ups, has a strong pressing capacity, loves working under fatigue, so we'd like to see how that plays out with what we see today.
All right, so before I pass it up over to Micah for the announcement, who's ready for the announcement? Well, let's pass it on to my man Micah for 26.3.
26.3 is a bit like a riddle. The numbers fall in half, but the problem doubles. $64, 32, 16. And before you know it, you're going to be in trouble. 64 chest-to-bar pull-ups. 32 thrusters. But I can't give you a barbell 2 weeks in a row. Come on. Dumbbell thrusters. And we'll finish this chipper with 16 wall walks. 26.3 is 64 chest bar, 32 dumbbell thrusters, and 16 wall walks with a 12-minute cap. Good luck, gentlemen.
Woo! Initial thoughts there, Holt.
Ow. Pain. That's my initial thought. It's pain. But I'm really interested to see how they attack this.
All right, let's dive in. This segment is the Ivy League Edge, presented to you by HydroLive. Holt?
Man, first thing that comes to mind, 64 is a big number, and that is a trap to me. You don't want to go big. You don't want to have an ego. You want to break this into small, attainable sets. And if you're doing chest to bar, why not use frog grips? I just got a pair recently.
Boom.
These are my favorite grips. They're super sticky.
I'll keep those. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to want those back, but there's a lot of greatness in these grips. But check them out, frog grips. Use the QR code on the screen, but they are incredible.
Holt, thank you for donating your frog grips to me. I appreciate that so much. You guys heard it here live. Let's dive into a little bit of the shoulders, right? They've got to save these. This is not cardio. A lot of capacity there, so got to really make smart breaks on these thrusters to save yourself for the last piece.
Yeah, those thrusters are going to absolutely torch the shoulders, but the workout isn't over. You've got those 16 wall walks staring down the barrel. You want to be able to get off the wall quick. Get the hands to the line. Let the feet slide. Don't spend too much time on the descent. Got to be fast there.
All right, guys. So the moment you've been waiting for is to see these two athletes throw it down here live right after this quick commercial break.
26.3 is presented by Frog Grips. This workout begins with the athlete standing under the pull-up bar. At the call 3, 2, 1, go. The athlete will begin their pull-up variation, completing 64 repetitions. Then, the athlete will move to the dumbbells and complete 32 thrusters, finishing with 16 wall walks. For official movement, video, and equipment standards, please visit magiccity.games. They say performance has an expiration date, but what if they're wrong? No matter where you start, the goal's the same: to be better, stronger, wiser, bolder. We're here for the relentless, those that don't back down, don't compromise, and don't quit. This is training for Masters athletes by Masters athletes, with a community that holds you steady. So say goodbye to random workouts, because whether you're stepping into following a program for the first time or stepping onto the podium, your journey starts here. There's no fast way to do it right. Before the doors open, the work has already begun.
We want to embrace the roots of our tradition, right? But we also want to look forward to the future.
See, that's how great things are built. Respect from where you came from and commitments to where you're going.
Doing all the work in the back is all fun, but sitting around a table with friends, family, and new friends is really what this is all about.
That's why Rodney Scott's Barbecue stands with the people who believe the process matters. At Rodney's, the long way is the right way.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to CrossFit Trivium for the announcement of 26.3. I'm here with some fans today. Tell me, early prediction, who do you got?
Oh, Taylor.
Taylor, she said that was zero hezzy. No hezzy. No hezzy. Why do you say Taylor?
She's awesome. She's strong. I mean, Taylor, all the way.
Awesome and strong. You heard it here first. Do we have anybody for Brett in the house? Oh, Brett. Why Brett?
He's good at pulling.
Great at pulling. You know, in the athlete bios, it said good at pressing, but good at pulling, too. I feel like it's a pretty dangerous combo there. What would be y'all's least favorite movement in this triplet? All of it? That's going to be hard. That's going to be pretty tough. You're not going to want to do this then. Yeah. Yeah, we just call that a training day is what we call it back home. Anybody here loving thrusters? $1,000? Brett, you better win. No pressure, brother, but you got a foul on it right now. Good grief. Anybody for the thrusters? Any thruster lovers in here? We got one. Anybody hate thrusters? Don't say it so excited. They're not that bad. I'm 6'4", and I don't mind thrusters. There's a long way to go down for me. Oh, man. All right, you guys. Song. I need a song choice for this start. What song do you guys want to kick 26.3 off to? My choice on the way up here just popped in my head. Joker and the Thief by Wolf Mother. I don't know if you guys know that one. Where are my old folks in the house? You guys probably know that one. Nicholas knows that one. Any song suggestions for this? We got to hype them up, you guys. Nothing? Eminem? We can do some Eminem. Which Eminem, though? Like new Eminem or old Eminem? Old Eminem. Okay. Coach. What's up, man?
What's up?
I'm Holt. Just want to ask some questions here. Yeah. What is the game plan going into this event?
So taking a look at the rep scheme, it seems like the beginning is a trap. You know, especially if you have confidence in chest to bar. I think people are going to underestimate how their shoulders are going to feel when they get to the wall walk. That being something that Taylor's strong at. We're like, okay, let's not blow up too early. Be conservative at the same time, you know, come out aggressive enough to be competitive. So figuring out what that line is and what feels comfortable for her as the athlete is really kind of where we're at right now.
Absolutely. Would you say it's fair to say that the workout doesn't really start until you hit the wall walks?
I would say that's the most crucial part. I mean, if you're standing around staring at the bar or, you know, you go out way too hot on your first set of thrusters and then you're staring at the dumbbells, you need that time to complete and get a good time on the wall walk, and you need time to be blown up. Does that make sense?
That does. Yeah. That does. Well, thank you for your time, Coach. You heard it here. Don't come out too aggressive. Get ready for those wall walks.
Let's go. Hype him up.
All right, guys, get ready. We are about to kick off 26.3. Let's get some energy in here. Get behind your athletes. Athletes, 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, here we go! Both athletes moving pretty quickly through these chest to bar. Brett back up after a quick break. Looking very strong here. Taylor back on the rig as well now. Short break for Taylor. Brett is still going.
44 reps in for Brett. Taylor just 5 reps away, 6 reps away.
Brett back on the rig here, trying
They're tied.
Coming back up on his last few reps here of these chest to bar. Still moving. And off to the thrusters first is Brett. Short break here. Trying to find his feet. Taylor back on the rig, closing out her last few chests of bar, trying to get to those dumbbells here. Come on, you guys, let's get behind him here. Get up to those dumbbells. And a short break here for Brett. Looking real confident on these thrusters right here. That's that pressing capacity we were talking about. And here comes Miss Taylor.
Taylor just 8 reps behind Brett. She's catching up.
Taylor closing in. Brett closing on 20 reps into these thrusters. Starting to see some of that fatigue starting to set in here. Calculated breaks. "22 reps in for our leader, Brett, right here. Closing out the last 10. Six reps remaining for Brett. 6 reps. Ladies and gentlemen, we are only 3.5 minutes in here, and they are closing in on finishing out these thrusters. They are absolutely blazing.
4 reps behind. 4 reps behind.
Taylor is making a push. And done with the thrusters, moving on to the wall. Taylor only a few reps behind. Here we go, tarps off! Tarps off! Now we're getting serious. 2 more reps for Taylor. And she is on the wall, both athletes on the wall. Here we go. Four reps in for Brett. Tarps coming off for Brett. Tarps are off. That's when you know it's real, is when the tarp comes off and it's 19 degrees outside. My man's sweating. Who needs a sauna? Just do 26.3. It'll get you warm enough. Taylor staying smooth.
3 reps separate these athletes. 3 reps.
Both athletes doing a great job of taking calculated breaks. 7 in for Mr. Brett. 7 wall walks in. He's got to get to 16.
Crazy to see Taylor's only 2 reps behind right here, really closing some gap.
Taylor is still working her way up back to that wall very quickly. Big steps with those hands, looking really smooth. Let's see if she makes a push right here. Taylor seems to have a slightly quicker cadence on her wall walks, trying to make a move. They're closing on the 6.5 minute mark.
Taylor has closed now to 1 rep behind.
The gap, I've been told, is closed. A scorching second half for Taylor. 4 reps remaining for Brett. 4 reps remaining. Taylor's trying to make a push. Do it for the ladies, Taylor. 7-minute mark, athletes. 7-minute mark.
Taylor has closed the gap right here.
She is grinding.
They are neck and neck, guys. Neck and neck. This is to the rep, to the second.
Let's go, CrossFit Trivium. Let's go. Rep 15 here, Brett. 1 more rep. 1 more rep for Brett. And Taylor, out of nowhere, closes that gap. Brett finishing it out. Devastating no rep for Brett here. He missed the tape line. He's got 1 more remaining.
Let's go, Brett.
Come on, CrossFit Trivium. Get behind him. 1 more rep. 1 more rep. Come on, Brett. Come on, CrossFit Trivium. He's got 1 last rep. 1 last rep. Come on, Brett. And he is finished. 8-10 for Brett unofficially. These athletes absolutely smoked 26.3.
Man. You know, Lou and Kate asked me in the car on the way up here. She was like, what do you think this top time is going to be? And I said, between 7 and 8. Now, granted, I think the wall walks, and we heard from Taylor's coach earlier, that you have to be, and I thought this was really good advice, you have to be able to get to the wall walks and be able to be blown up. That really stood out to me because for a lot of athletes, it comes down to the density of doing 16 wall walks at the very end, arms blown up.
Yeah, it was so exciting to see. I think at the largest lead was around 10 or 11 reps, and then it just started to close and close and close. And then, by the time the thrusters were happening, you start to see that go from 11 to around like 6 or 7, and it hung out there. And then all of a sudden, there was 4, and then 3, and then 2. What an incredible matchup. I mean, couldn't have picked 2 better athletes to go at it. And kudos for Brett for taking on this workout in less than 48-hour notice.
Yeah, man. I mean, unbelievable. Well, for all you at home, if you're thinking about logging off, I would caution you severely not to log off because we got some more things planned. But first, we'll hear from our friends at Hydra Live, and we'll be back with the athletes right after this.
You train, you push, but real hard work, it requires real recovery. Because if you're not recovering, you're falling behind. See, the best don't just train hard, they recover harder. With recovery for athletes that refuse to break, Hydra Live keeps you ready for what's next.
Welcome back to CrossFit Trivium, you guys. Hey, let's give it up for these athletes, yeah? Man, you guys, my first question is for Taylor. Obviously, the event winner for tonight, but watched you kind of just come back after getting behind a few reps, but just seeing you really attack the thrusters, attack the wall walks. What was your strategy there?
I mean, we had a plan. It was don't blow up on the chest bar, try to break up the thrusters, and then give it all on the wall walks because that was kind of the trap into the whole workout.
I would say that the plan worked. I feel like the plan worked. Brett, man, doing this so last minute and just kind of realizing what the workout was, what was your first instinct as you were kind of trying to game plan for this?
To fall into the trap, actually. Ooh, chest to bar. And ate the whole bait and tanked.
I probably would have done the same thing. If you were to say, what was the most difficult part for you?
Definitely the wall walks. Just couldn't breathe, in that position. For sure.
Oh, you thought we were done? Wait, you thought we're done? Wait, you guys thought we're done?
I thought we were done.
Nicholas, give me my whiteboard.
See,
I read the comments. And the comments said, you didn't have anything over 10 minutes. I gotcha. $500-meter row. 15. Burpee over the rower. 26.4 is for time. 26.4 is 10 rounds for time. Except this time, it's on you. Yeah. Because there's no time cap for 26.4. So, you either finish or you tap. 26.4 is 10 rounds, 500-meter row, 15 burpees over the rower. Good luck and good night.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Is presented by the Pahacus Restaurant Group. At the call of 3, 2, 1, go, the athlete will begin rowing for the prescribed amount of meters. Upon completing the row distance, the athlete will complete 15 burpees over the rower. Athletes will repeat this sequence for the prescribed number of rounds. For official movement, video, and equipment standards, please visit magiccity.com.